The lineup for the Final Four is set after a big upset.
Oh, that's right. The #2 Michigan State clinched their spot after a close game against #1 seed Duke. The Spartans' Cassius Winston had 20 points and 10 assists, helping his team narrowly defeat the Blue Devils 68-67. It was an emotional night, though, especially for Duke's Zion Williamson, who likely played in his last college game.
Congrats to Michigan State. They deserve it. They played a hell of a game. And, just look around the locker room and see, like, your teammates and your brothers. And you just think, this group probably never will play together again.
Okay, Sherry tells me that gentleman was a freshman, and it's his last game because he's that good. The Spartans will take on Texas Tech Saturday night.
Look for his name in the NBA. Auburn University also in the Final Four after going into overtime. The #5 team beat second seed Kentucky 77-71. Jared Harper led the way with 26 points and secured the Tigers' win after sinking a series of layups.
So I think our whole work this whole summer and the preseason and during the whole season was for this exact moment right here for what we want to do as a team and on how we want to build our legacy as a team. So
the team says it drew inspiration for last night's big win from injured forward Juma Okeke. He tore his ACL during the game against North Carolina. He was there pulling them for his team. The Tigers will now play Virginia on Saturday.
And meanwhile, here in PA, collegiate teams are competing for the Esports Cup. Over the weekend, gamers from 16 schools gathered at Harrisburg University to compete in Overwatch, League of Legends, and Hearthstone. HU Storm snagged first place for Overwatch and League of Legends, while Drexel Gaming won for Hearthstone. Fans also got to join in on the fun as they piled into the school's arena to watch a live stream of the final matches.
Esports is a varsity sport for Harrisburg University, but a lot of these schools are clubs, about 90% of them. So we're trying to have a big tournament like this to kind of show the legitimacy of esports, and that way more colleges can jump on in PA.
And this was actually the first annual Pennsylvania Esports Cup. The winning teams will move on to a national competition later this month. And Special Olympics swimmers are looking to advance to a national competition. Yesterday, Elizabethtown College athletes hosted the 3rd annual Special Olympics swim meet.
Yeah, the college athletes partnered with Special Olympians at the school's alumni pool. While the event was a competition, officials say it also serves as inspiration.
Even the smallest kind of recognition brightens their day, gives them some confidence, helping the Special Olympic athletes realize with a little bit of effort they can do more than they thought.
125 Special Olympians took part in the swim meet. The Philadelphia Flyers mascot is making headlines once again.
When is he out of the headlines? Except
Right?
for this time being a little bit too scary. Like he wasn't that scary before? Gritty accidentally terrified a baby, oh no, who was at his first Flyers game. While Gritty was trying to be friendly, the baby was not having it.
That can't be the first time that's happened.
Can't be the first time. The boy burst into tears just at the sight of the Flyers mascot.
Oh, poor Gritty.
Sadly a game he won't forget, but for all the wrong reasons. The Phillies' Bryce Harper makes his debut at Citizens Bank Park and is showing off his newfound Philly pride.
Yeah, the right fielder sported these snazzy shoes or feature here. Recognize it? Yeah, the Philly fanatic. And of course, it's only fitting the mascot returned the favor, wearing his own Bryce Harper themed shoes.
Yes.
Can you see it? Look at that. The Phillies tweeted out the picture of the sneakers saying, quote, "This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship."
Aww.
I love it. And what better way to kick off that new friendship than with a win? The Phillies beat the Braves.
Yep, and it was the perfect weather for opening weekend. Steve, you were there, soaking up the sun, enjoying the game, downing some cheesesteaks.
Yeah, several. I'm glad you said cheesesteaks, plural. Yeah, had a few of those over the weekend, but boy, did the weather work out, especially on Saturday. Now,